Today I'm going to be taking photos with the Sony ZV-E1 and I'm going to show you my exact settings so you can take photos just like this. Today I'll be pairing the Sony ZV-E1 with the G Master 16 to 35mm. So these are my settings for the Sony ZV-E1. We'll be shooting at ISO 100, our f-stop is at 8 and our exposure compensation is at 0. If we move to the FM button on the back, I'll be shooting 5 bracket photos at 2 stops apart, auto white balance, my camera stability is off because it's on a tripod, and I'll turn my picture profile off. Now that the camera is set up, let's go through room to room and capture this property. If we move over to the camera here, the first thing we need to do is make sure our verticals are level. If you look at the wardrobe, something's going on. So we need to adjust the camera ever so slightly, and that looks much better. Hold the shutter down halfway, step to the side. Next room. This is slightly a larger room and I'll have to capture this room from 2 different angles. This is a nice angle, it looks out to the back door living area, and there's another angle that I'll have to capture the ensuite. So again, get our tripod in place, come back as far as possible, make sure our verticals are straight. We'll use anything that's vertical. We'll use that corner board there, the wall. Now we'll try not to cut that plant off. I think that looks good there. Hold the shutter halfway down, take the photo. Next angle. For this angle, I'm going to have to move the chair to get right back in the corner. Turn the monitor around so I can see it. That looks good. We'll hold the shutter down halfway. Focus. Let's go out to the back living area. We'll put the tripod in place. Make sure our verticals are good. Hold our shutter down halfway. Done. Back inside. And if you take a look at this image, you can see there's a nasty blue reflection on the floorboards. You could get rid of that with a flash, but you can also get rid of it with a polarizer. So let's put that on. This is a circular polarizer from Polar Pro, and we'll give that a twist. The reflection's gone. Make sure we move away out of the reflection of the mirror. Done. Okay, we'll make sure we come up in the bathroom. Verticals are level, trigger down. Okay, I'm not too happy with that shot. I'm gonna have to put the 14mm on and see how it looks. We've got the 14mm G Master on now, it's all level. Let's take this shot. And here's a side-by-side between the 16mm and the 14mm. Okay, it's time for the lounge room shot, and we've got that dirty blue reflection on the floor again, so we're going to have to put the circular polarizer back on. Okay, so there's a blue reflection. We'll twist that away. We're done. Hold the shutter down. Focus. Okay, we'll capture this from another angle. I've framed up a straight on shot here, and these are tricky shots to take. While this house has been styled and it looks beautiful when you walk in the front door, when you take these shots, the symmetry of the lounge room from this angle is way off. So if we have a look straight through here, we need to move the lounge chair to the left, we need to bring everything over to the left. Okay, that took a couple of minutes, but I think you'll agree that the composition of this photo is much better. Let's take that photo. So we're looking at our composition here. I have to punch in a little bit, probably at sort of 17 mils now. Okay, that looks good. I'll come up a little bit higher, and I'm going to take 2 chairs away. This one, and we'll take this one away. I think that looks better. It's not as busy. We're trying to sell the kitchen, not the furniture. Just the kitchen by itself. Okay, that's our shot. We've got a little granny flat here, and I've come as far out as possible. I've had to extend the rear tripod leg just so I can get the correct height. It's all framed up, nice and level. Well, there you have it. While the purpose of today's video was to showcase the photography capabilities of the Sony ZV-E1, we did encounter 3 problems. The first being nasty reflections on the floor, but we were able to remove those with the circular polarizer. And the second problem was, while the styling looked great, it doesn't look great from every angle, so we had to move some furniture around. And the third problem was the tight bathrooms. Sometimes 16mm isn't enough. I'm not sure what looks better, the 14mm or the 16mm. Maybe you can tell me in the comments section below. Overall, I believe that the Sony ZV-E1 is potentially the best hybrid camera for real estate media. While it takes fantastic photos, where this camera really shines is in its video capabilities. If you'd like to see my workflow of shooting a video on this camera, you can click the link here. Or if you'd like to see my workflow on shooting photography on the A7 IV, click this video here. Cheers.